Today I have this battery tester that I ordered. Let's check it out. So the first thing I noticed about this when I pulled it out is it has nice hardy cables. So these thicker cables like this, or higher gauge cables, can handle a lot more voltage and ampage, which should hopefully make this battery tester last a lot longer. And then there's not a manual, there's just the backing that was in the plastic container, and this goes over all of the different features that it provides. So this tool is going to give you the status of the battery, the health of it, the status of the charge. It's going to be able to do internal resistance and battery voltage.
All right, so here is the battery tester. I'm going to go ahead and use this battery tester to test the state of this lawnmower battery that I have here. This is a relatively new battery, not too old, a little over a year old, and it charged up fine. So let's see if it's actually healthy. So I'm going to go ahead and test it by hooking up the negative. It's got really good alligator clamps on this, so that way you can hook to terminal posts with no problem. They're small, but they do expand quite large, and they're nice and tight when they're small, so they'll even fit little terminals like this. So if I can whip over here real quick, what you're going to notice here is it's lit up now. There's no on and off switch on this. It actually uses the power from the battery that you're testing to be able to run it. So if the battery you have doesn't have a good enough state of charge on it, it may not even run the battery tester. So that's one good way to see you have very low battery, probably not in good state. But this battery should be in a good state, so that's why it is turned on and showing you the settings. So the first thing you want to do is pick the appropriate voltage for your battery. Now this battery is a 12 volt battery, so all I got to do is hit OK, because it's not a 6 volt and it's not 24 volt. And then it's going to ask me for the cold cranking amps of the battery. So this is going to let me know what the state is. So this battery is 230 cold cranking amps. So since it's a small battery, I'm going to drop it down to 230. And it goes in 5 increments. And if you hold the down button, it goes pretty quick. So now that I have it set at 230 and the battery itself is 230 cold cranking amps, I'm going to just hit OK. And we are going to see what this battery tester says the state of this battery is. It's saying it's good, mainly because it's 330 cold cranking amps, which is great. So that is, it's pretty much expected to have higher than what it's rated, especially on if it's not real cold outside, or, if the battery's in good condition. But now that we've done this test, you can use these arrows to flip through the other readings that it got from the battery. So if I press up, it shows that it is showing a state of 12.83 volts. So that's a good charge on the battery. 7.8, I'm not exactly sure. This is the resistance because it's ohms, but I'm not sure if 7.8 is good or bad. I'm assuming it's good. It's showing its state of charge is 98%. That makes a lot of sense because we did charge it, and it's just been sitting in my garage for about a week or two. And its state of health is 100%. So those are pretty much all the settings. If I press up again, it's going to bring me back to the cold cranking amps. But this thing gives you a good readout. It's a very handy little battery tester. I love it because it doesn't have batteries in it. I don't need to go and have extra batteries when it can run off the battery you're trying to test. That way you don't have to worry about having batteries dead in the device when you need it. And it's got nice, strong, healthy cables and very good alligator clips. So all of that to me adds up to a really nice build quality. So this is definitely something I'm going to keep in my electronics toolbox. All right, so I hope this video was helpful. If it was, would you give me a thumbs up? If you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed to the channel already, if you would do that, that really helps us out. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Y'all take care.